Folks at home, Clyde Livingston here, and I am working on the gun kits. I've run into an issue that I think I've solved, but I'm not sure, so I'm just going to make a video about it, just because I think it's kind of cool. So the issue is, this piece here is basically, this is going to be the hinge that, you know, so pretend this is mounted in the gun. This is where the hinge opens up, so you can take the shell out and put a new one in, and then it closes back. And this thing has to be perfectly centered on the barrel, for obvious reasons. And you know, you wouldn't think something so simple would be like the hardest part, but like this has been driving me crazy trying to get this thing centered, and it's like pretty close, but it's still not perfect. I don't know if you can see that on there or not, but anyways. And I just cannot figure out how to get this to stay centered, because then once you do a weld on one side, then it bends towards that side, or I think it bends away from that side, and then you go over there and try to weld that side, and then it's just, and so from that point on, it's just a game of trying to get it to be centered. And then, you know, if you hit it too hard, then it falls off, because all I've done is just a tack weld. So what I've come up with is something that I'm going to use the cutter for, because I love using that thing, and it's this here. So the plan, let's see, there we go. So basically the barrel is gonna slide into that hole, and then the that piece that welds onto it is gonna slide into there. I'm gonna cut out like at least 2 of these, and slide them over the barrel, and then hopefully I'll be able to weld in between these, and hopefully these will keep that piece of metal from bending either way. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the computer outside and cut these out, and we'll see you when I get to that point. And I'll record the whole process of welding them on, and hopefully this works and it stays straight. So I'll see you in a second. Got the first one out. You have to cut like 3 or 4 out. So get this first one out and see what it looks like. It's gonna be pretty perfect to do what I need to do. Looks pretty good. Alright, I'll bring you back once I figure out if this is gonna work or not. Alright folks, so I got this made. I got another one made, and it's I don't think it's gonna work. It'd be more work, I think, to get this method to work than this other method that I just came up with. You know, but it's a pretty nice fit, as far as it's a decent fit. You can see the gap around the edges of that thing. So you know, I tried this, it's not gonna work. So my next plan C, I guess, is to use this vise. And basically what I'm going to do is open this vise up and get two separate pieces. Here, let's set this camera up so I can use both hands. Basically just get 2 pieces here and sandwich the piece I need to weld inside of this thing as far down as I can. It's gonna be kind of tricky. But something like that, where that middle piece is sandwiched in between there. I need to clean those welds off there as well. And then what I'm going to do, and this is the first time I've even set this up like this, so I'm hoping this is going to work. And then just come back and set this pipe on top of it. And I'm pretty sure that should center that piece on this pipe. And The vise should hold that middle piece straight, and then I'll put a clamp over this, over the barrel, around the vise to keep this straight too. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and try to get this, try to get that piece welded onto the barrel, and I'll bring you back once I get that done. Wish me luck, folks. All right, guys, this is what I got so far. I got these pieces here sandwiched on the either side of this thing, and then the barrel is held on top with this clamp. I'm only gonna be able to weld a few spots at a time, which I'm not too excited about that fact, but it's just the way it is. So I'll weld this side, and then we'll flip it around and weld the other side, and cross your fingers that that piece stays straight, because that's about as straight as it can get right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and weld it, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, I think I have success finally with this piece here. It's welded on, and it's very straight. I've checked it on the actual gun, and it is straight. Probably will fill in this gap here with another bead on this side and that side. And I beveled this piece here because just to give the welds more space to get in there, and because I need to be able to grind this relatively smooth so it'll seat in the gun properly. But yeah, so I think I finally found a method for attaching this piece, and so that's cool. So now I can keep on moving forward with this gun, and I should be done soon. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the kit for this gun. You know, I personally would buy one of these if someone, you know, when I first started making guns, if there was a kit that I could have bought that had all the pieces. Keep in mind, there still will be work that will need to be done even after the kit's bought and purchased, like drilling the firing pin hole and some other things. And that's why it's legal to buy, is because it's not a finished gun. There's still work that needs to be done to it. But anyways, like when I first started building guns, I would have loved to have been able to buy a cheap kit and build myself a shotgun. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Should be sweet. I also just got a new computer, so hopefully my editing quality will go up on my videos, and that'll be good. So again, like and subscribe, guys. It really helps me out mentally, and we'll see you in the next video.